Hey there, AJ here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a super easy, super fast vegan sour cream that you can put on quesadillas, nachos, loaded fries, baked potato, anything you would use sour cream for, you can use this one for, and it's only 3 easy ingredients plus a blender. Let's get into making your very own vegan sour cream. All right, so let's get into making some vegan sour cream. So this is like a 3 ingredient, you optionally could add 2 other ones, but really it's only 3 that you need. And the first thing you need is cashews. Raw, whole cashews, no salt, no nothing, just straight up cashews. And we're gonna need about a cup of these cashews. Now, if you have a strong blender, like a Vitamix or a NutriBullet or something strong, right? Something that can really blend things, you can make this right now. If you don't have the LeBron James of blenders, then you can instead soak these cashews for like 4 hours to make sure they're nice and soft, and so that you don't have chunks of cashew in your sour cream, because that's just kind of gross. We're gonna do a cup of cashews into a blender. I might double this recipe for myself just because I know that we'll use it, and because it's kind of easier sometimes with your blender, depending on how wide it is, to make more. And this stuff does keep in the fridge. It keeps for about like 4 or 5 days. All right, so that's about a cup of cashews. Next thing we're gonna throw in there is a ½ cup of water. I think filtered water is better, but it doesn't super matter. All right, so 1 part water to 2 parts cashew. That's sort of what you need to do. So I'm gonna throw in about a ½ cup of the water, and you can obviously eyeball it, right? But just so you have a good idea where to stand. And like I said, you can see how this is kind of like hanging out down here, how you might need to make a little more. And so I might end up doubling this recipe just for the sake of my blend. This is the first thing you need to do. All we're gonna do is blend this up, and that's like 2/3 of this cashew. So let's go ahead and blend it real good until it's looking nice and homogeneous. It might even get a little hot. Don't be grossed out. We're gonna chill it in the fridge. All right, so you can see we've kind of got this started, right? So it's looking a little bit like sour cream, but blend this more than you think, because like I said before, it's kind of like in our brains, it's weird to jump from cashew to sour cream, but we're going to do it, and we're going to do it together. So now you've got this cashew cream basically going. We're gonna add lemon to it. Now make sure you don't get the seeds. If you have a lemon juicer or something, even better, but we're gonna add probably the equivalent of like 2 lemons to here. What I would tell you to do is to keep adding just a little bit more at a time. I know it feels like very like, give me an exact measurement, but different lemons are different sizes, right? So, and they have different levels of juiciness. So really, I'm gonna tell you it's about 2, but kind of taste it yourself and see if it has the sour cream vibe. Now, the lemons, what are they doing? The lemons are adding a little bit of tang that you get naturally from sour cream, but they are also getting rid of the like cashew flavor. So really, in my experience, this is the most important part, is the lemon added to this cashew cream, because it transforms it, and then also letting it chill over, you know, at least for an hour. It doesn't have to be overnight. Overnight's even better, but like if you let it chill for like an hour, you're gonna have like amazing sour cream. We've got our lemons. Make sure you're catching your seeds. We're gonna squeeze them straight away into here. And be careful, like really catch those seeds, because if you blend a seed into this, it's gonna make it bitter. And it's gonna seem like too much lemon. You're gonna be like, am I making lemon sauce? And the answer is no, you're not making lemon sauce. You're making vegan sour cream, and you're gonna love it. And you're gonna comment down below, AJ, I used this for my XYZ. AJ, I used this for my nachos and it was a hit. AJ, I tricked this person into thinking this was real sour cream. And I'm gonna say, awesome, I'm so glad we have less people eating sour cream. All right, so you're gonna see it's gonna start to curdle. Don't freak out. Make sure you have like a rubber spatula or spoon or something, and you're scraping down the sides as well. That way you get all the cashews ground up. You don't want any like stray cashews. I can't stress it enough. Can you tell I've accidentally left cashews chunks in there before? So now we're gonna blend it again and give it like a solid minute or 2. Like go a little longer and a little further than you think you need to. And if you didn't make a double batch, you may have to stop often, scrape down the sides, and that's cool. That's just you not being wasteful. That's you making sure you're getting all of it. You're eating everything you can in here. you know, waste-free, right? That's a good thing. So this is looking a lot more like sour cream. It's starting to smell a little bit like it too, in a good way, in a good way. It's not a backhanded compliment, sour cream. And with the sour cream, do not be afraid of salt. I know a lot of people who eat plant-based or vegan, they're trying to be healthy, and that's great. Like, be healthy, right? But the salt here is really what's going to make it taste like cheese. Like, cheese is pretty salty, right? And cream and dairy, right? So we need the salt in here to help give it that balance. Otherwise, you kind of just made like lemon cashew cream. I don't know what it is about the salt that helps bring it to the other side, but it 1,000,000% does. That sour cream is warm, so it's a little gross, but it's sour cream. So the next thing we're going to do, we're gonna throw this in a little container, put it in the fridge for an hour, and then we'll taste test it with some chips or quesadillas or something. That's all you need for the vegan sour cream. Now, if you're like, AJ, what are those 2 optional ingredients? I want a little more flavor. You could optionally throw in a little bit of apple cider vinegar, but in my experience, that's just like a different form of the lemon juice. But you could do it if you like that flavor. And then there are some people who like to put in just a little bit of mustard as well. I haven't found that it drastically improves the flavor. I've actually found, for me, it makes the color just slightly less appealing. So that's why I keep it really, really basic. I'm gonna throw this in a container in the fridge, and I'll see you, well, for me it'll be tomorrow, but for you it'll be seconds. When it's time to taste test the sour cream, so I'll see you in a bit. All right, so it is later, and our vegan sour cream is done. I have my little case, little Tupperware storage container hanging out over here. I've got this on a nice, cute little chip thing, and it's very, very easy. And you'll see overnight how it kind of, it almost like firms up a little bit and gets more of that texture of sour cream. It doesn't firm up a gross amount, but it's in a good way. So I'm gonna give this a little taste test. I just topped it with a couple green onions just to make it look cute for our picture. And that's it. Let me have a little taste test here. It's good. It's sour from the lemon. You can get that hit of saltiness. It's very creamy. It doesn't taste like nuts. It's very, very, very good. And so hopefully I was able to make your life a little bit easier if you're looking for a vegan or dairy-free sour cream recipe for yourself. If you make this yourself, go ahead and tag me at HeyAJ on all the socials, pretty much. And thank you so much for watching this. I'm now gonna take the sour cream and I'm gonna make some 7-layer dip in the next couple days. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell if you don't wanna miss that. Or if you're watching this not in real time, it's probably linked at the end of this video. Thank you again for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day.